Hey babes, how are you? China. How are you? Thank you for being here, babes. Always a pleasure seeing you. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening. Oh, I think I got some other colors here. Let me see. Oh, where's my markers? Oh, my dog probably got something to do with it. Until I can't find something. China. Okay, babes, I'm gonna go ahead and put you on the list. Hold on. I use blue. I have to start a new one though. All right, China, we got you on the list. All right, go ahead and type your question, honey. What you got? What you got? Hey, Arshawn. Long time no talk. Thank you for tuning in. Noelle's thoughts towards me. Is Noelle a friend, a relative, a love interest, a partner? Who is Noelle to you? And I want to ask, because Noelle can be unisex. Is this a male or female? Because I don't want to say the wrong thing. Is that a male or a female? All right, I just got Arshawn as well. Okay. It's a male. Okay, got you. Add me. All right, I'm going to put you on a list. Arshawn is on the list. Y'all, I am moving. I'm so excited. I was stressed about it. But when you do good and you do right by people, you know, good karma comes to you. Things just naturally go your way, you know. When you're a pure-hearted, kind, loving person and you don't just go around being like an asshole. So I low-key knew the universe would have my back, though, even though I was overthinking. But I'm like, you know what? I deserve this. Why the hell don't I deserve this? But I'm so happy I got it approved. I'm going to be moving out of here soon. Very soon. Hi, Eli, babes. How are you? It's always a pleasure seeing Mr. Eli. All right. Let's see. Thank you, China. And it's so much bigger than my current place. The energy is just beautiful, for sure. All right. What is Noelle's thoughts of China, please? Noelle's thoughts of China. What are Noelle's thoughts of China? Oh. 9 of Swords, 9 of Pentacles, reverse. Is this like he's new? Is he like a brand new person or someone that you already have history with? And when you say thoughts of you, like you want to know his like how he views you, you know, what do you exactly mean by that? Or are you trying to see more of like his feelings about you? Because his thoughts are the Nine of Pentacles reversed and the Nine of Swords. Noel's thoughts of China. Noel's thoughts of China, please. I don't know why he's showing up like that. You got to do cards, Bill. All right, baby. So yeah, so what we have here, if someone thinks the Nine of Pentacles reversed about you, it either means this person may be looking at you as someone who is codependent in some way, shape, or form, insecure. It usually has something to do with maybe finances, okay, or just someone who has trouble being alone or something like that. It's the opposite of independence, okay? If you couple that in with the Nine of Swords, which is a card of anxiety, a card of, you know, being in your head, being worried. Seven of Swords is like a self-deception, and then Strength is like trying to look strong about it, though. So I don't know if this is how he's viewing you or how he feels about himself and is kind of projecting onto the connection. It could be that too. All right. You know him best. Let me know which one you think it is, because I don't think you're codependent, China, because I've been reading for you for a while. I don't think he's viewing you like that. It could just be how he feels about himself, that he's not necessarily telling you about. He crazy. Thinking that I can't be alone. Boy, I will cut his... I don't know, China, because it really could be either or. Do you know if he is someone who is like very stable? Is he the type of guy who got his shit together, or is he someone who struggles with money or something like that? Okay, so that's why I was saying it could be either way. You just have to take it however, because you know the person. I don't know him. So if it's not you, which I don't think you're the one who's codependent. I mean, you just told me you got a raise and you got a, you know, you got shit going. You seem pretty ambitious. So I think it's him projecting onto you. All right. And he might be doing it in little slick ways, but yeah, I do think he's codependent. He could low-key kind of like maybe be comparing himself to you in a way. I don't know, because if you got your shit together and he doesn't, he could kind of feel some kind of way about that, okay? He got his money together, but just off well, yesterday he's codependent. Huh, okay. Well, I don't know. Even if it's not money, Nine of Pentacles versus someone who just has an issue with being alone. So I just think that if it's him, then he thinks that he, you know, he's operating from codependency, and maybe he fears, you know, losing you in some way, shape, or form. He could be codependent on you. All right. Let's clarify the Nine of Pentacles reverse. Why does he feel like this? Five of Wands. What the hell? So the Five of Wands is a card of fighting, conflict. It can be competition. Okay. It could be jealousy. All these things. But it is, you can say it's negativity. All right. Four of Wands reverse. What's going on with him? Everything is reversed. All the stability cards that would show up for stability is in the reverse. So that means instability. So he may be hiding his codependency in some way, shape, or form. I don't know what he's codependent on you for. I don't know. But, you know, there's a lot of channels and avenues for codependency. It's not just financial insecurities. You get what I'm saying? It could be anything else that makes him feel dependent on you. So remember, this is his thoughts. I didn't ask feelings. So thoughts are more like his perception of things. Okay, whether it's projection or not. But this is his perception of things. What is his sign? Girl, what the hell? Queen of Pentacles. You can sense it. So when you say you could sense it, can you tell me exactly what he's doing that makes you feel like, yes, this guy got codependency issues? Because I'm starting to feel like, does he really want you, or does he just feel like he needs you in some way? You know? Is he with you for the right reasons? Is he talking to you for the right reasons? Are you just someone who's filling a void for him? Okay, that's kind of what I would start thinking about. Is he looking for a woman that could just play a role for him? Okay. He calls and texts a lot. I barely know him. Yeah, I feel like, okay, so if he's calling, texting you like you barely know him, Seven of Swords in the reverse tells me that he's doing a lot of projection onto this connection, and I feel like he's lying to, he's wearing a false mask, essentially, okay? He's wearing a false mask, and he does feel insecure, not about what he looks like, but it feels like an instability within himself. And he's looking for you to save him in some way. I don't know, girl. Like, it feels like he needs your help. Okay, Six of Swords is a card of like, well, it doesn't look like it in this deck, but typically it's a guy who has a woman and a child in a boat, and he's helping her move forward. So it can be seen as a card of someone who's helping someone, you know, through hard times or through difficulty. So he may be looking at you as his savior, okay? I don't know. He may be looking at you as his savior, girl, like trying to go save the day. Okay. He sees you as someone who can help him. All right. Oh, my head is itchy. I can't help nobody. Yeah, so that's crazy, girl. I don't know. That's what we got. It's giving codependent and giving like red flag. So yeah. No, I'm supposed to be using the blue one. Anissa, what are you doing? I'm trying to see if that's my daughter. Anissa, what are you doing? Anissa. Yes. What are you doing, girl? Hold on, y'all. All right. Arshawn is up next. All right, baby, go ahead and choose which one you will like, Arshawn. 1, 2, or 3. If anyone sends by Apple Pay, please make sure you let me know, because it's not going to just notify me. I do have to go check. Right now, there are 8 more spots remaining. Eli, if you could just let the chats know that after 8 spots, there will be no more donations being taken for a reading. So take advantage while you can, y'all. Wig wearers know why I'm patting my head, because damn, my hair starts itching and shit. Deck 2. One night, me and him are hanging out with his... Okay, wonderful. What is your question, honey? What the hell going on between me and James? What do you mean what's going on between y'all? Like, you want to know, like, how he feels, or... So you're saying that you've been around him? Well, I'll ask what you need to know right now about the connection. How about that? What does our Sean need to know right now about the connection? I want some Wingstop so bad. What does our Sean need to know about the connection with James at this time? Our Sean's connection with James at this time. What does he need to know? Our Sean's connection with James at this time. Okay, so right now we have the Six of Swords, the Lovers, the Nine of Pentacles. So right now, I feel like I feel like the connection is getting better, but right now maybe heading in a connection of more, in the direction of more like, I want to have something casual with you. It's not giving overly like romantic or intentional right now. Okay. Yeah, this is giving me, you know, I like to spend time with you. I like to be in your presence, you know. Every now and then I like to be around you and stuff, but it's not giving me that he's necessarily ready for things to move into like romantic waters or even like serious. Okay. I feel like, because I remember I was telling you something about his finances. I feel like it could have something to do with just his focus on like bettering himself or his finances, you know, his life right now. Okay, so it may not be something that he tells you about, but I think that that's his focus. He's focused on being on his life, on himself. You see how the Hermit is shining the light on this card. This lady is single. She's by herself. She's working on herself. She's enjoying herself and pouring into her own cup, basically. Okay, so I kind of feel like that's where it's at right now. So that's probably why you're confused, because I feel like he does like to spend time with you and be around you, and he may want to like get closer to you in certain ways, but it doesn't feel like an emotional involvement just yet. Okay, or even a romantic one. I feel like it's saying that he still needs more time, you know, with the Hermit for sure. Six of Swords is oftentimes somebody who is resolving something, somebody who's trying to get to a better place in life, mentally, physically, emotionally, financially. Okay. What does Arshawn need to know about this connection with James at this time? Arshawn's connection with James at this, ooh, the Star. Okay. Yeah, see, I feel like right now he may be working on releasing his baggage. All right, the Star is a card of like cleansing yourself of certain things. All right, and trying to maybe like turn over a new leaf in some way, shape, or form. It's also a card of healing. Okay, that's our card. That's Aquarius. So no matter what he had going on, you know, whatever it is, I feel like he's trying to work on himself. He's focused on himself right now. All right. You think he left the relationship? I think I remember telling you that I felt like he could potentially have somebody, but I wasn't like 100% wanting to say that. But I do think I told you that in the past. But either way, like I said, it doesn't matter what reason he has for wanting to work on himself and focus on himself. We just know that that's what he's doing. Okay. So I don't think that he's looking to be in a relationship just yet. I don't think he's ready for that. And I don't even necessarily feel like he's ready to date. Okay. But he does want to, he loves your company. I mean, he wants to be around you though. All right. Anything else? That's all I need to know about this connection with James right now. Anything else? Yeah, so King of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like it may be he has some kind of stresses going on in his life. Part of it could have to do with finances too. But he needs to sort himself out before he can even think about, you know, dating and whatnot. So that's kind of why you feel that energy from him. Like, okay, he's around me, but he's not necessarily like really engaging like on an emotional level with me or anything. That's why. Because he's not ready for that yet. Did you have any other questions about him? Yeah, I feel like he does want to like talk to you and, you know, hang out with you. He may be seeking more of like a companion right now and not necessarily looking to date anybody. And it's not just you. Bottom of the deck is the Wheel of Fortune. So I do feel like divine timing is at play here. He's just not ready. He does need more time for that part. Just fell on the ground. See, the Ten of Wands just fell on the ground. So it actually fell reversed. So this is a card usually when you're stressed out, you're carrying some burdens, you have a lot that you need to sort through, you got baggage. And since it's reversed, he's working on releasing his baggage. So he's not ready. What other question do you have about him? Crispy wings. Ah! Eli. I'm going to make sure that it's crispy too. I always tell them when I get Wingstop, because I'm craving it, I'm probably going to order some tonight. Actually, I'm probably going to have my man order me some by put himself to use. But yeah, I always tell them, I always get like the tenders and I tell them to fry it extra. Yeah, well done. I love my tenders. Well done. Real crispy. Real crispy. Oh shit. Hey, this Bree. I sent 20 via Bree. Did I read for Bree before? I think I did. Let me see. Now I'm gonna have to create a new reading sheet, okay? Because these are all. Alright, let's just do the back of this one. What coming up next week between me and him? What's coming up in the next week? I'm gonna put you on the list, Bree. Okay. What's coming up in the next week between Bree? Oh, sorry. The fuck I'm talking about. My bad. Between shit, Arshawn and James. My bad. What's coming up within the next week between Arshawn and James? What's coming up between Arshawn and James over the next week? What is going to happen between these two? Ooh. Okay. What the heck was that? Alright, these all fell on the floor. Give me a second. Your cards just fell on the floor. Okay, so let's just do the Magician. It's way too many cards. What's happening between Arshawn and James over the next week? Arshawn and James over the next week. What is happening between them? The Nine of Swords. And the Two of Swords. Okay, so I don't know whose energy this is. Either your energy or his. But it is picking up on the desire for communication, wanting to manifest something with each other or with him. This could be you wanting to manifest with him, wanting communication, wanting more to happen or develop. But there's also a sense of like worry, and of just kind of like not panicking, but you're just kind of worried. Just some general anxiety about like where you stand and what's happening with him, especially if there isn't any communication. All right, because the Two of Swords can be a card of not communicating, you know. It's like ignoring someone, not talking, not engaging, not saying anything. Okay. Six of Cups. That's problem. Next 7 days for Arshawn and James connection. What is going to happen next 7 days between Arshawn and James? So I'm not 100% if there will be communication between y'all, because as a reader, there are cards that I would prefer to see that will show, that would give me a stronger indication of that. But I do feel like someone wants to communicate. Even if there is communication, it seems very, very minimal. I feel like there's a nervousness or shyness. I don't know who is coming from. But I feel like you may find yourself in your head, Arshawn, next week, because you're questioning yourself, okay? I feel like you're questioning, does this person like me more than a friend? Am I just a friend? Like, you just don't know where you stand or if they like you like that or what, okay? I think that's your energy for sure. Next 7 days for Arshawn and James. What is happening between them? The Five of Cups. So there's a sense of feeling, you know, disappointed or feeling some kind of way, feeling let down. All right. And being in your head. Let me get my other deck. All right, clarify this Magician for me. James and Arshawn next week. What's the Magician? What is the Magician? Somebody could very well reach out. I don't know if it's you or him. I think it's going to be you intuitively. You could potentially reach out to him. You could show a little bit of vulnerability, like show him in some way that you like him or that you're, you know, you're interested. I don't know. I feel like you could kind of put yourself out there with them a little bit. All right. And then if you do, if he doesn't automatically return it or say something back, it may put you in this energy like, damn, does this person like me? You know, is it one-sided type of thing? All right. Nine of Swords again. So something about feeling worried, something about, you know, being in your head for sure. All right, tell me about the Magician. Give me a couple more cards for Magician, James and Arshawn over the next 7 days. The Magician. Strength. So yeah, that's the deal. If you do reach out and you show him some form of vulnerability or like, you know, say something sweet or something that comes off like sentimental, unfortunately he may not really bite. He may not respond, you know, either the way you want or at all. It's possible he could just not respond and leave you on red. I'm just going to tell you the truth right now. Okay. Now, let's say you don't say anything to him. You know, there you may be in the energy to where you want to, but it could also be something that you stop yourself from doing because you're just not sure how he feels about you like that. Okay, so I don't really see that much communication between y'all. I think you and him are kind of both in your heads here over the next 7 days. Hierophant once again. And the Hierophant would be talking about something that's staying the same. You know, like, does this person like me more than a friend, or is it deeper than that? Okay. So you may want the dynamic between y'all to change. You may want more emotional engagement from him. You know, these type of things, but you're not really getting it. Okay. And that's basically making it worse for you. I know Thanksgiving and stuff is coming up, so I wouldn't be surprised if, like, you say something to him and if he doesn't respond back or doesn't respond the way you want him to, it may kind of put you in a bit of a spiral here mentally. So what I would say is don't expect anything emotional from him over the next 7 days. And I wouldn't even expect too much communication out of him. All right. Because even if he does have feelings or whatever, it feels like he would keep it to himself. With the High Priestess, that's a card of, you know, keeping a secret, keeping things to yourself, not revealing anything, okay, not talking about it. And for the reasons that I said before with the other spread, he may not really be in a place to where he's ready to date or he's ready to even go into that kind of, you know, dynamic with you just yet. So I'm going to pull a few more cards. I'm going to move on to Bree. Next 7 days for Sean and James. What will happen between them? Next 7 days for Sean and James. The Six of Cups. So I feel like there's an energy of missing each other or you missing him. Okay. And just keep in mind, I'm reading the energy as a whole, so I don't know who's feeling what. Spirit is just telling me what the energy will be over the next 7 days, okay? So feel free to adopt it as your own, okay? I can't say if it's him feeling this way over the next 7 days unless I pull specifically and I ask about him. But right now, this is like perhaps like a mutual kind of energy, okay? So I think there's a desire to connect. Someone has a desire to connect. And wanting to be close, like emotionally, I feel emotionally close, but I don't necessarily feel like it's happening or that it's even like that mutual over the next 7 days in terms of like, if you reach out with something sweet and sentimental, he may not respond that way. Okay. That's what I'm trying to say. Even if he feels that way towards you. Okay. So expect a little bit, something like that. Hold on, y'all. All right, so yeah, that is what I'm seeing for the both of you. Okay. Well, I don't know who it's coming from. If you want to send more to look at what he's feeling, and specifically over the next 7 days, that will tell me more of who's experiencing the 9 or the 8 of Swords. All right. But all I can do right now when you ask me what's happening between you two over the next 7 days is look at you know, the whole dynamic. Okay. All right. Let's see. All right, Bree. So we officially have, EJ, you can put 7 more spots remaining. Once the 7 spots is taken care of, guys, then there will be no more spots to donate to get a reading done. All right, so Bree, go ahead and choose deck 1, 2, or 3. And then you can type your question. 'Breeze, Bree here. I'm new to your reading. Seven days from now, is it? Oh yeah, it will be Thanksgiving. Eli, could you tell Bree that she may be lagging? Okay, but sometimes when she may be behind, tell her that she can just exit the live and then just come back in. Her video may be behind. Is it raining? It sounds like it's raining. I think over there thinks so. You know what? I'm taking my number. Okay, so she said number 2. You got it. You got it, baby. Go ahead with your question. Want to know future hope for me and Sean, currently in a relationship. Want my child together. Want my child together? What do you mean? Wanting a child together. Okay, what's the both of your signs? What is the future hope for Bree and Sean? What's the future hope for Bree and Sean, please? Bree and Sean's relationship. What does the future hold for Bree and Sean's relationship? Okay, so the first card we have is the King of Pentacles, all right? And so the King of Pentacles is a good sign because it is showing indication of there being, you know, this relationship being stable. All right. He brings stability, especially financially. So I do feel like financially you and this person will be stable. Okay. He is showing to be somebody who's going to be able to take care of you, handle business, take care of things, okay? There will be a sense of security here. What does the future hold for Bree and Sean's relationship? All right. We got strength. Yeah, I see him being a very strong provider. Strength and the King of Pentacles, okay? He gonna be somebody who's gonna be reliable. And he will be there. He will be there. What does the future hold for Sean, for Bree and Sean's relationship? What does the future hold for Bree and Sean's relationship? All right, you also got the universe, which is the world. Yeah, so it is showing that this connection, if it's stable now, it's going to become even more stable. If it hasn't been stable, it'll be stable. Okay, so there is showing some kind of fulfillment within feeling secure and stable within your relationship with him. And feeling that he's someone who can provide and he's, you know, consistent and stable for sure, okay? Bree and Sean's relationship, where is it heading? What does the future hold for it? Bree and Sean, Magician. Yep. You got more Pentacles, okay? Prince of Pentacles is a Knight of Pentacles. So the Prince and the King is similar, okay? The Prince is also, Prince of Pentacles also represents a man who's reliable, a man who's faithful, a man who's committed, okay? A man who is, at the end of the day, solid, very solid. So Spirit is just highlighting something about your connection, your relationship being very solid. Like you can trust him type of thing, okay? As well. So now we have the Queen of Pentacles. So the King and the Queen of Pentacles, yeah. I mean, your relationship looks stable, comfortable. It looks like you feel like you're being taken care of, for sure. And it's something about, yeah, I do feel like you and him could definitely settle down together. I can't necessarily say children just yet because none of this will tell me children, okay? Unless I see like the family card or the Empress. So right now it does look like you and him could settle down together. But I would have to pull more cards because I don't see the Empress or anything about children just yet within the energy. But I do feel like he's going to be spoiling you for sure. I don't know. I'm getting spoiling you. So you're not going to want for anything with him at all. He's definitely a strong provider. Temperance. I feel like the whole family thing may take quite some time to happen. I'm not going to lie to you. Okay? I don't feel like it's anytime soon that I see like children for the both of you. Even if it's something he desires, because I do feel like he wants it. I just think that maybe he might take his time in having that with you. Okay? Or it's just going to take some time, but it's not, I don't pick up on that just yet. So the Temperance card is about patience. So Spirit is just like, look, be patient. The things that you desire with him is going to come in time, but you do need to just allow things to develop naturally and just to happen naturally. Okay. I don't know if he's been struggling with finances or whatever. Okay. If so, that could play a part. Let me pull one more card. Where is Bree and Sean's relationship? What does the future hold for it? So yeah, we got the Star. So this would suggest that there are some hopes and dreams that you have here. There's something you do truly wish for and desire, but it's not coming right now anytime soon. All right. It feels like it's far off into the future with the Star. Well, it is something that will eventually happen, I feel. But, I mean, the timing just ain't going to be quick. I'm getting for children. What the hell is that? I'm getting, if you want to have children, it could take upwards. I'm getting like intuitively like a year and a half to 2 years. Okay. It could take up to like 2 more years before the child happens. So that's why I said it's not anytime soon. We're staying together. Oh yeah, y'all gonna stay together. Y'all definitely gonna be staying together. Y'all definitely have what it takes to go the distance. That's for sure. King and the Queen of Pentacles. Y'all ain't going nowhere. None of y'all going nowhere. But I think that desire you have with him to create with him may not happen until, like I said, a year and a half to 2 years. So there is potential in maybe not 2026, but maybe 2027, okay? And another thing I'm not picking up yet, Bree, I don't know if you want to marry him, but I'm not picking up on marriage just yet either, okay? Marriage is also something that could take time to come. He could also be satisfied with just being in a relationship without necessarily being married to you. That's out. I mean, some people are like that, you know. So marriage and children is not something I'm picking up just yet. Yes, ma'am. All right. I might keep my daughter home from school tomorrow, but then again, because they're already going on break and I don't know. We'll see. They might give her like a little packet for the break. Hey, Tanel, baby. Hi. I love this deck. It's so cute. So cute. I love that deck. Yeah, so I mean, it does sound good, but it just depends on, like, you know, what you desire in your relationship, because some people want to be married and some people want children. So I can't say it's completely off the table. All right, but it will take some time to happen. But then again, there are couples who maybe have, you know, been together, lived together and all, and never got married. But hey, whatever works for people's relationship, everyone's relationship is different. All right, we officially have how many spots did I say, Eli? 7 spots remaining. Once the spots are taken, y'all, I will not be accepting any more. So get your donations in. If you send my Apple Pay, please let me know. It's not gonna let me know. I have to go in there and check. Okay, I have to ask because I see quite a few Apple Pays came in, but I'm trying to figure out who what was your number, Bree? What did your area code start with? Because I just got a recent one 3 minutes ago, so I'm trying to see who's who. Added my Jasmine. Hey, sweets. Thank you for being back. You was here last night. Jasmine, can you tell me the first 3 digits of your area code? What number did you send from the first 3 digits? If you send by Apple Pay, y'all, you have to let me know, or else I will not know. I have to go in there and check. I don't think Eli's here anymore. Did he leave? No, Eli did not leave me. I got a bone to pick with Eli. He was supposed to keep it crispy. Oh, God. All right, for those of you saying that you sent, I need the first 3 digits of your area code so I can confirm and put you on the list. I can't until you tell me. Okay, Bree, you're 980. Let's see, hold on. Okay, it's crazy because I got two 980 area codes that sent. So hold on. Okay, whose number ending in, okay, whose number ending in 2917? Whose number ends in 2917? Is that you, Bree? Okay, I got Alexis. I did get yours. If y'all send my Apple Pay, please do me a favor and put your name in the little note box. That's what I'm saying. Both of you guys have a 980 area code. I need to know who has the last four digits ending in 2917. Okay, so you're 4009. Okay. So 2917 is must be breathing. Okay. Jasmine. Okay, I got everybody. Okay. I had to, okay, I got everybody. Okay. I had to check Apple Pay real quick. Alright, so Jasmine, go ahead and choose which deck you want. 1, 2, or 3, and then you can type your question. Remember, those who donate 20 or more get to choose which deck that they want for their reading. Please refer to the list to see if your name has been added. Go ahead with yours, baby. Go ahead and choose which one you want, Jasmine. 1, 2, or 3. He won the F-R-E-A-K-F-R-E-A-K-K-K. Number 1. Come on, come on. Okay. Come on, come on. Alright, number 1. Alright, what is your question, baby? Go ahead with your question. So you say y'all put your brakes on because she do hit the nail on it. Oh, God. You're a Gemini, Michael Lee, Leo. Okay. Will Jasmine reconcile with Michael Lee? Will Jasmine reconcile with Michael Lee? Will Jasmine reconcile with Michael Lee? Ooh. Will Jasmine reconcile with Michael Lee? You will. You will connect again. Because of justice, it's saying that there will be justice, there will be answers, there will be clarity, the truth will be revealed. Okay, you will clear the air with each other. Jasmine and Michael E. reconcile. Yeah, I'm getting the truth is going to come out. He's going to tell you the truth or something like that. The truth will be revealed. Okay, so it seems like something was being hidden or there was some kind of lying going on. But that, you know, yeah, the truth is going to come out, though. It's saying there's going to be some kind of explanation, something like that. I feel like you and him. It's either he's calling you or you're calling him or whatever. But yeah, y'all gonna talk. You will clear the air. Is my audio going out, y'all? Okay, sweets, can you tell Jasmine she may need to exit and come back in because no one else is saying that I'm going in and out, so it might be her connection. All right, y'all, my bad. I was on mute. I had to go talk to my daughter. Thank you. Are you still here, Jasmine? But what I was saying is you will talk again, but I don't think that he's worth your time, okay? I don't think he's worth your time because what it's showing is that he's a player. He's not worth your time. Unless you want to play around with him or you want something just sexual with him. Other than that, he's not worth your time. Okay? because I feel like he probably was acting hot and cold or lying to you, something like that. It's picking up on deception in his intentions. All right. But yeah, he's gonna tell you the truth. He may finally tell you, like, look, to be honest, I'm not really looking for nothing serious. I really just want to, something casual. That's what I'm getting from him. But it feels like in the past he just wasn't being honest about it. Okay. If y'all broke up, it's probably because he wanted to be a player. He wanted to go play the field and be a freak. So yeah, I wouldn't. He's not worth your time though. He probably told you some shit, but the real reason why he probably broke up and wanted to be separate is so that he can go mingle and go be for the streets. All right. Seven of Swords is another card of a deception. Okay. But it looks like he's finally like being honest about it. Well, Jasmine and what's his name? Michael Lee reconcile. Three of Swords, girl. Yeah, he gonna tell you, but it's gonna hurt you with what he does tell you. I don't know if you're used to him being a player or a cheater or a liar. I don't know, but it's saying you will have a conversation and it's gonna be an honest one that may hurt your feelings. Okay, because truth is, this is someone who is a player and is not to be trusted. Three of Swords came out. So if he want to roam the streets, let the freak roam the streets, okay? Let him go get his rocks off, and in any way he thinks he needs to do that. That's what is valuable to him. That's just what's valuable. I don't see what people be so pressed to be in the streets about. I have no idea. Like, it's just, there's nothing out here. Why do you need to mingle with everybody? There's way too many diseases. It's just, people are fucked up. People carry bad energy. Why do you want to mingle with them? I don't know. But some people, that's just, I don't know. They just can't help themselves, I guess. You're very welcome. Yeah, you don't deserve to be with this type of freak, okay? After they done playing and running, now they want to come back to you wanting to settle down. That's what you call used goods. Want to, get sexual with everybody else and then want to have the nerve to come back and want to be with you. How does that work? That's so weird. That's disgusting. You just went out there and put your dingling in everybody, and now you want to come lay next to someone and give it to them too? That's gross. I don't want no shit to do with no shit like that. No, sir. You keep that dirty, nasty thing far away from me, honey. And they bring you all type of diseases and hell no. Bye. Next thing you know, you wonder why you're getting sick and, your face breaking out. It's just nasty, this nasty shit. You doing nasty shit out here. It's disgusting. Yeah, that's a freak who I can't say I'm surprised when you're telling me it's coming from a Leo man. So most of them are exactly just like that. I'm sorry, but as an Aquarius, I would never trust a Leo man ever. I don't care how good looking he is, never. Because I've seen them in particular be the number one cheaters, the number one freaks, and they get into some shady stuff. Okay? That you wouldn't even believe. I've had way too many Leo men have a whole family, posting his wife, baby on the way, taking pictures with his kids, in my inbox wanting to pay me for sex. You get what I'm saying? That's the type of shit that is just, I cannot trust a Leo man ever. You in my inbox paying me for sex while your wife is pregnant, about to give birth to your child. How trifling are you? You don't give a fuck about no one but yourself for some sex. That's crazy. For some sex. What else would you do? Disgusting. I don't want nothing to do with that. And I don't get together with cheaters. That's bad karma. You think that shit funny and fun and games to sleep with someone else's man until it's yours. And the universe has a habit, okay, of always reminding you, even if you forgot, the universe is going to humble you and make you pay for exactly what you just did. Okay? What goes around comes around. I'm a strong believer in that. If a guy has a girlfriend or a wife, I don't care what it is, I'm not interested. Period. Because I don't want to find myself in a relationship, and because I knowingly slept with some guy who has somebody, and then now my guy's gonna do that to me, because what goes around comes around. It's gonna happen. You don't know the time nor the place, but the universe is always gonna make sure that it collects its payment. Simple as that. I don't fuck with nobody's man. I'm a Leo. Only the men be like that. Well, I know you said only the men, but I've heard some crazy shit about the Leo women too now. I've heard crazy shit about the Leo women too. Okay. Remember, y'all, I'm a reader. I deal with many people. And I've heard a lot of things. A lot. I've probably done at least 5,000 or more readings. So I've dealt with at least 5,000 or more people. So I definitely will say the men are definitely, you know, very, very, very much worse. Okay? They are no good. No good. Paying me for sex when you're married. That is delusional. Use that money to go pay for your child to get, you know, for like clothes and diapers. Why are you, you know? One even had a nerve to tell me, oh, my wife is okay with it. I'm like, your wife is okay with you hitting on other women and having sex with other women? Interesting. Your wife is, excuse my language, your wife is a dumb ass hoe. Sorry. If that's what she really getting down with, that's crazy. Why are you married then? I mean, marriage is something that's supposed to be sacred. Why are you married and going against your vows? I don't understand that. That's weird. People get married and do weird shit. Like, why? What was the point? Y'all could have just not been married. Open relationship during marriage is crazy. That is very crazy. But, I mean, I'm not surprised, because nowadays people get married for all type of dumb reasons. It's not even sacred anymore. It's not the way it used to be. At all. It's news to me. Leos are so much fun until they're not. Oh, no. He told me his wife was okay. I don't know. He probably just said that because I was telling him I'm not interested as soon as I found out. So he kept trying to find ways to get me to, oh, let me take you out. Let's go do this. I'm like, I'm not hanging out with a married man. Why am I hanging out with a married man? That doesn't make sense to me. Oh, well, I could have friends. Yeah, I'm sure you can, but I won't be one of them, honey. I don't want nothing to do with no shit like that. Would I want to be married? Because I put myself in other people's shoes. Would I want to be married and have my man, you know, having women friends on the side going to hang out with them? No. So why would I do that to your wife? I mean, I don't owe her no loyalty, but still, like, I mean, it's the principle. Why would I do that? That's weird. They be damn dogs. Them Leo men are dogs, dogs, dogs. One motherfucker, I had another Leo that was hitting on me, and I guess him and his girlfriend were long distance, and he said the craziest thing to me. He was like, yeah, you're really sexy. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I can't resist you, and some shit. And then he said some bullshit like, I was like, but you have a girlfriend. I was like, you have somebody. And he was like, yeah, but we're long distance and sometimes, I just have needs. And I'm like, huh? I was like, you have needs. Okay. 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 Well, you need to get out of my inbox. And he got blocked. Because, yeah. Not interested, sir. That's so weird. You got needs. Well, then why are you with her then? Why are you long distance then? I don't get it. I've heard too much crazy shit from Leo men, and I be feeling bad for the women who still believe them. I don't believe them. Oh, one time one reader told me, "Oh, your husband's gonna be a Leo." I looked at her. I told her, you must be. Look, whatever you want, I want some of it because you must be on like the newest edition of crack. You want something very very new that I don't know of because my husband is not gonna be a Leo. I don't trust a Leo man as far as I could see him. You think I'm gonna take vows to a Leo man? Vows? That's serious. Hell no. So I can be the wife that they're cheating on and dogging out and embarrassing? You got me fucked up. Hell to the no. When she said that shit, I was like, yeah, I know you smoking it, because you smoking it for sure. I would never even marry a Leo man. Heck no. The most I'll do with a Leo man is have a friendship or a hookup. That's it. I will never consider a Leo man for love reasons. Hell no. I don't want to be heartbroken. That's crazy. No freak hurt me. And here's the thing, Jasmine. I don't even think that he's going to. Alexis, are you still here, love? It's your turn. But yeah, I don't even think that, he's going to apologize, because the cards I pulled for you, Alexis, I'm sorry, Jasmine, it wasn't giving apology. It was giving, like, I'm going to just explain who I am and what I want, and that's it. Is it you going to get with the program or not? But it didn't feel like he's coming at you apologetic. Alexis, go ahead with your question. Okay, 5 more spots remaining. Like I said, if you send my Apple Pay, please let me know, because I won't. It's not going to tell me. I have to go check. Karma for what? I'm gonna make Jazz, I'm gonna make you a moderator, since I see that you are eager to help in the chat. Leo men are the ultimate like pimps, and yo man. I keep my distance for sure. What do you mean if that was some type of karma, honey? Can you be a little bit more specific? Oh, so you're one of those, like, she's some kind of karmic. Okay. Well, I can't go too deep in it based on what you sent, babe, but, you know, let's see. All right, is Miranda a karmic partner for Alexis? Is Miranda a karmic partner for Alexis? Is Miranda a karmic partner for Alexis? I do feel like she's definitely here to test boundaries. Yeah, I do feel like it's something about her personality. Something about her does seem pretty like I don't know. It's saying that she was meant to trigger you in some way. Because I do see that she does trigger you. Hell, you probably trigger each other, but I mean, she does have toxic ways to her from what I'm seeing for sure. Knight of Cups reverse. It's not good. Yeah, she's somebody who says all the right things, but she doesn't live up to that. Definitely very emotionally manipulative. She's definitely exploitive as well. She will exploit you. She's very emotionally manipulative, okay? And, you know, this freak will exploit you for sure. I feel like she has some deep wounds, like it could be coming, like, stemming from even childhood for her. Like, she's learned to kind of get by with acting like that or doing that. Definitely a lack of emotional and maturity for sure. Her inner child needs help for sure, but that's not your problem. Like, she knows how to play on people's emotions, okay? Something very, like, phony or fake about her. Alexis, she doesn't know how to handle her emotions, I feel. She's kind of very messy emotionally, so that's why she's very confusing. She's flighty. She's in, she's out. Yeah. Okay, Shanice, I just got yours. I have 4 spots remaining. Sweets, if you could let the chat know 4 more, and then I will be closing up. Welcome back, Shanice. Hey, boo. Go ahead with your question. I think you put your question. Hold on, let me check. Oh, no, you didn't. Kai's feelings towards Shanice at this time. Kai's feelings towards Shanice at this time. Kai's feelings towards Shanice. Kai's feelings towards Shanice at this time. The devil. The devil reversed, though. So it feels like he desires you, Shanice. But I feel like he's showing up as very stubborn right now and not really budging. Although King of Wands and the Emperor would suggest that he does desire you or still want you. I also feel like Spirit is talking to him and telling him to step up or to say something, or to bring justice, okay, in some way, shape, or form. But it's almost like he's choosing to kind of ignore that. So it's like he feels he's getting the call, right, to do something, say something, but he's still sitting in this like stubborn type of thing. I don't know, his ego could kind of be in the way too. And the devil reverses, like he does want to break away from something here. Something that was keeping him stuck or binding him in some way, shape, or form, whatever. And come towards you, bring that justice. But yeah, I feel like he's putting up some resistance with the 7 of Wands. It's like Spirit, like, hello, you need to do this and do that. But are you ignoring the judgment call? Are you ignoring your intuition? Are you... Yeah, you're choosing not to listen to it. That's basically what he's doing. Another Leo. Lord. I don't know. I guess y'all women just never learn. But hey, all it takes is one good heartbreak from them, and then y'all learn. But let's see. What is he wanting to break away from with the devil reverse? Kai, when it comes to Shanice. What does he want to break away from? Girl, I'm telling you, he wants to come in and act. Yeah, he's feeling like he wants to act. He wants to talk. He's feeling the need to do that, like, very strongly. you know, because he know he left you in the cold or acted some type of way. I mean, he knows that he needs to bring that justice, but yeah, I think his ego is way too loud. Typical. What is Kai feeling called to do here with Judgment? What is he feeling called to do when it comes to Shanice? What is he feeling called to do? He's feeling called to come in and tell you the truth and be honest with you. Maybe to bring closure or anything. Like he's feeling the need to talk to you, and be honest with you. Stop hiding behind, like, you know, I don't know, because we're seeing some abandonment here. And him overthinking being in his head. Girl, he's so stubborn. Look at that. 4 of Pentacles came out. He's so damn stubborn. He has a family he takes. Okay. That could be what he's trying to break away from or something, you know. But I feel like in the process, he left you in the cold, and he knows that he needs to go back and correct that with you and at least bring closure, at least talk about things, bring answers, something. Yeah, so someone may have definitely gotten in his ear. His brother, Hangman, is changing his perception, making him feel like, you know, I need to act, I need to talk to her. Let me stop being stubborn. That's what, I mean, that's all it really comes down to. He's just being stubborn. 4 of Cups. Look at that. 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, it feels like you and him have unfinished business, something like that. And he made you feel like, I don't know, like he discarded you in a way. You felt defeated with him. Maybe there's something he needs to take accountability for as well, okay? So that's what he's feeling right now. He's feeling the need to do that. Now, will he? That's another question, but I mean, he does feel it right now. Five more spots remaining, babes. Actually, hold on. 1, 2. Actually, 4 more spots remaining. So yeah, sweets, you can just say 4 more spots. I think I was already saying that. You're welcome. He feel a fire that got a fire apparently is being lit under his ass, Shanice. Go find some peace. Stubborn as hell, just like me. Well, sweets, I think you're a Taurus, right? And so is Shanice. Shanice also a Taurus dealing with a Leo. Ooh, y'all Taurus women, look, y'all can have the Leos. Look, have them all. Take them all. Please do. Take them. For some reason, I usually see Taurus women and Leo men being together. So, uh, your husband's gonna be a Leo. Sweets. Your husband gonna be a Leo. Leo hater trade. they will charm the fuck out of you. Don't get it twisted, okay? But eventually it's gonna crash and burn. And they just and then they just become uh I said that's your gonna be your husband. Your husband's gonna end up being a Leo the way you hate him like that. Sweet, your husband a Leo. But yeah, they end up turning. I just feel like even if they start out faithful, eventually they're just gonna be, their freaky side is just gonna come out. Eventually, it's gonna come out. It's gonna want to come out and play. You're going again? Okay. Sorry, loves. My bad. How much for when I will meet my person and the initial of the name? Well, you're gonna have to take the initials with a grain of salt, but I have some letters here. Who will you marry? When will you meet your person? Sorry. And an initial. You could send 20 for that. What the hell y'all talking about? Glass of wine? Yeah. Why am I not included? Why am I not included in the glass of wine? Okay, so Jasmine sent again. Okay, y'all. So after what's her name? Akalia sends. There will be one more spot remaining. Okay. So please go ahead and send after that spot is taken. One more spot. That is it for the night. What is your question, Jasmine? And you can choose which deck you want for your reading, my love. 1, 2, or 3. Yeah, don't threaten me with a good time. Don't threaten me with a good time. One thing about me, I love to drink. I love to have me a drink. Y'all hang around me, you girls are gonna be so fucked up. I don't think y'all want to even do that, okay? You girls will be fucked up. All right. Okay, well, let's just do the first one, Girl, Jasmine, now you talking about an Aries? Girl, that's the Leo's actually best buddy right there. So they go hand in hand too. they go hand in hand too. Shit. Aries and Leo, man. They basically like close cousins, okay? They close cousins at this point. What does Jasmine need to know about this connection with? What's his name? Yes, Marie, you can go ahead and send love. Sweets, can you go ahead and give him my Apple Pay? It is JelissaLove@iCloud.com. JELISSA love@iCloud.com. The link and everything is at the top. Is it still there? Tanel, see, Tanel love to pop in at the last minute when I already have all my donations. Tanel, you can't keep doing that to me. You can't keep having me live on the edge. Okay? Now Tanel want to pop up. You was here earlier. You should have been got dang on reading. You wait to the last spot level. You wait till I ain't got no spot. But I'll take you. I'll take you. I'll take you. You know I'm going to take you. Tanel know I'm going to take her. She know I'm going to take her, honey. Tanel is the exception. She will always be the exception, honey. If you say, yeah, I'll put you on a list, boo. Tanel be doing that on purpose, too. Oh, Lord. You still. Oh. Okay, so my PayPal. Look, my PayPal. Hold on, because why is it not there no more? Shoot. My PayPal is... Okay. Let me write it down. You should be able to find me with this email. Let me write an email down for you. That is mine right here. Jelissa and my last name at gmail.com for PayPal. You should be able to put that email in and it should find me. My PayPal is not Jelissa Love at iCloud, y'all. I'm going to have to take that down, sweets, because I don't want people to send money to the wrong place. My PayPal is not Jelissa Love. It's this. This is my PayPal. Now, my Apple Pay is JelissaLove at iCloud.com. I'm only taking Tanel, Akalia, and Maria. I'm only taking those last three. This is for those who want PayPal. This is my PayPal. Apple Pay is going to be Jelissa, just the way you spell it, but it's going to be love at iCloud. I'm only taking Maria, I'm only taking Tanel, and I'm only taking Akalia for tonight. And then my readings are basically closed. Okay, so Akalia, you did send after Tanel, and I go by the order of received, so Tanel will be before you. Maria, did you send yours? And then will be Akalia. And then I'm still waiting on Maria. Yeah, they close cousins. Aries and Leo men are close cousin, baby. So if you think getting away from a Leo, you in a safe arms with an Aries man, honey. Aries said, look, hold my drink, baby. I'm going to show you something. Hold my drink. Okay. Kazi. Okay, his name is Kazi. What does Jasmine need to know about this connection with Kazi, please? Jasmine's connection with Kazi. What does she need to know about it? Girl, do you see what just came out? 3 of Cups reversed and a 2 of Wands. He might have you in a third party. Okay. Or it's saying alternatively that, you know, this connection is going to be, you know, it may be one that may be not long lasting. So it may be a short term connection for you. Okay. Could be someone that you end up being on and off with. Jasmine's connection with Kazi. What does she need to know? Jasmine's connection with Kazi. Yeah, girl. Ooh. You need to do your research on him, it's saying, because he could be hiding a third party from you. King of Wands is good for it. He could even have Leo on his chart. This is a Leo card. But the Page of Swords reverse is someone who is keeping, withholding information. Keeping something to themselves. So he could have a third party. A girlfriend. Or he could just have a lot of options. And ultimately, guys who just keep having a roster, how far can you get with them, you know? You know, you ain't gonna get far. But the King of Wands is somebody who I don't really trust him because he is someone who has a wandering eye. You know, he's very charming and attractive, but he does have a wandering eye. So he is the type that typically still keeps his options open. In my experience, from what I've seen, even if he does have a girlfriend, like this is the type of guy, his ego tends to come first, and he does like attention. So the minute he feels like his partner not giving him attention or something like that, where his ego is bruised, he will say, "Look, hold my drink. Now I'm a stunt on you." Okay, now I'm gonna stunt on you, and I'm, you know, the King of Wands types does like to keep, you know, their options or a woman on the side or just something to fall back on. Okay. Yeah, so it's saying that's what you need to know about him. So this is not necessarily someone to take seriously or to trust, Jasmine. What does Jasmine know about connection with Kazi? It's going to end up being one-sided. He might be in a relationship. The Lovers is the relationship card, okay? I'm willing to bet really everything I got right now that he has a girlfriend. He's in a relationship. But he kind of comes off like he's somebody who wants his cake and to eat it too. So he may not necessarily want to leave his relationship, but he also doesn't want to let go of his options either. Okay. I feel like he's the type that, like, he tends to think that the grass is greener, so he will go looking for other options and shit. But it's not necessarily that he wants to leave who he's with, though. Okay. Girl, I'm telling you, the card's gonna reveal it all. Can we please clarify what is he hiding here? Page of Swords reverse. What is Kazi hiding from Jasmine? He's hiding that he's in the process of a judgment. He's in the process of thinking about like leaving his relationship, but again, I don't feel like he really means it. He's one of those guys, like I said, if things get a little stale or he feels like his ego bruised, he might go explore options just to make himself feel better. But I don't think he's really gonna leave that person. That's what he's hiding from you. That he's in a situation. So yeah. And be warned, Jasmine, because I'm hearing, sometimes when I go quiet, it's because I'm hearing something and I'm kind of getting. So what I just heard is that he's going to be pursuing the fuck out of you at first. He's going to be very hot on your tail. And he going to come strong. But before you know it, he's going to also become very inconsistent and cold. And you're going to be like, what? Weren't you just goddamn like you couldn't get enough of me? Like you were talking to me, you were coming on strong, you were passionate. All of a sudden, it's like, what happened? What happened to that person? Like what? So yeah, I feel like he's going to, yeah, he gonna change gears on you. So that's just something to keep in mind. He probably likes the pursuit, like I already told you, he likes the pursuit of newness and, you know, a new girl to talk to. But then when things start progressing past that initial attraction and stuff, he gonna turn back into like, he gonna be very cold, okay? Definitely an impulsive type of dude. All right, let's see. He is right now. Okay, Maria, I'm gonna go ahead and put you on the list. So I'm only doing Tanel, Akali, and Maria, and that is it for the night, y'all. I'm not accepting any more readings. I don't know, I keep thinking today is Friday. It is not Friday. Is Bree that same Aries that you told me about Tanel, or is this the Libra? All right, go ahead and choose the deck that you want, 1, 2, or 3. Still blocked. Girl, keep your foot on her neck, please. Because whatever energy she had going on, another King of Wands liar. Ladies, please have your questions ready when I call on you. Okay, Akali, I already know what you want to ask, but Maria, have your question ready when I call on you. Maria, are you Kendra or are you Maria? Because I know you put Kendra in the PayPal notes. So which name do you want to go by? Kendra. Okay. Alrighty then. So go ahead. All right. Tanel said what's Bree intentions. All right. Let me cross off. Just put. What's y'all plans for Thanksgiving? What are you guys doing for Thanksgiving? I'm hoping I will get to be with my boo thing, with my Cancer boo thing, but he works for the airport. Yeah, and the airport is one of the worst positions to be in during this time of the year. So ain't no telling. The airport's very, very, very busy at this time of the year. What are Bree's intentions? True intentions with Tanel. Bree's true intentions with Tanel. Six of Cups. Bree's true intentions with Tanel. Bree's true intentions with Tanel. So I feel like I think I told you that she was kind of trying to get herself together in some way, shape, or form. So I do feel like that's still kind of part of it. And she's definitely working through that still with the Six of Swords. Are you guys currently talking? For you show intentions with to now. The Star. We got into yesterday. Y'all got into it, you said? Yeah, aviation does not care about no holidays. He's a airplane mechanic, so I highly doubt that we'll be able to see each other. If we do, it probably will be like way, way, way late at night or something, like at the last minute probably. But it is what it is. Yeah, so what I was going to say is, because I was like, why am I getting this energy of her wanting to reconcile? So she does intend to reconcile with you. So it makes sense why that came out. She does want to resolve things and reconcile with you. That's probably her future, her future energy. So just know she will. Page of Wands. I feel like she might invite you. Have like invite you to do something. I don't know what it is. And that will be her way of trying to like reconnect with you, okay? I feel like she will be the one to initiate you and her reconciling. The Princess of Wands, aka the Page of Wands, is a card of invitation, spontaneity. So just expect her to be spontaneous. And this is her way of trying to make things up or trying to like reconnect with you and bond with you again. All right, but she will do that. Right now, I can't say that there is overly like an intention for like things to be more than like dating just yet, okay? But I mean this is always a start, right? And I feel like she will be spying on you. Page of Swords. It feels like she wants to make plans with you, and that's what she's gonna do, okay? Bree's intentions with Tanel. Yeah, she's looking at this as an opportunity, a way for you guys to reconnect and repair things and, you know, bond again. So expect an invite or something like that from her. That's her current intentions, okay? Like, she'll be like, hey, what are you doing this weekend? Or, hey, like, do you want to go do this or check this out? You know, something like that. It's not really giving me dates. It's giving me something that might be a little, just a way, like an opening for y'all to reconnect, okay? I do think she's kind of approaching this from more of like a friendship still right now within the energy, okay? We live in two different states. Okay. Yeah, so it could be something to where she wants to, like, again, it could be planning it with you. For sure. Because the Page of Wands does bring about, like, travel and anticipation, okay? And planning. Yep, she's trying to make things up. She may not directly come around and apologize, but it's just the way she's going about things. It seems like this is her way of trying to patch shit up with you. You get what I'm saying? Ace of Pentacles keeps coming out. Some kind of opportunity. Some kind of meetup. Something she's trying to do. She's trying to meet up with you. Yeah. Something she may offer to pay for as well. This is her kind of like, I guess, trying to be nice to you. You know, Libra energy. Yeah, because she don't want to lose that bond that y'all have. So expect her to try to make things up to you for sure. I don't necessarily want to just call it like a date because it may not be something romantic. You get what I'm saying? It could just be something simple as, hey, you know, I don't know, I'm going to be in your town this day. Like, let's go get lunch. Let's go bowling. Let's go do something together. I don't know. Okay. All right, Tanel, that's what I have for you. Akalia. All right, let's see. Akalia, which deck did you want? 1, 2, or 3? You're welcome, babes. Third plane mechanics, bye. Jasmine, bye. Ooh, yeah, my boo is he's really hot. Sometimes I don't even know how I got him. I don't even know. I don't know how I got him, girl, because he is fine as hell. Like, I'm like, damn, the universe did its big one, didn't it? I thought the Aries I was with was fine. Nope. Ain't nothing like this one right here. This motherfucker is fine. And he has dimples too, girl. He is. Till this day, I still get very nervous when even just picking up the phone and talking to him. I'm just like, my mouth be getting dry. I'm like, hello. I'm like, hello. Shit. shit. I don't give a damn. Like, I be getting butterflies 24/7, and I'm just like, sometimes I just have to, like, not even pick up the damn phone. I'm like, this motherfucker's so fine. Lord have mercy. Ooh, the universe looked out. Okay, the universe looked out. The universe had my back. 3. The universe had my back for sure. Gave me a fine young thing. Oh my god. I think, yeah, he's definitely the best looking guy that I've really ever had. Like, ain't nobody touching him. He's the best looking guy. It's that Cancer love. Girl, look, all I attract is Cancer. My last 2 relationships were with Cancer, but they were July Cancers. I don't like July Cancers. Me July Cancer, man. No, because my child's father is insane. But I do love June. Well, my guy, he's a June Cancer. So, yep. Definitely more relatable. All right, Akali. Let's see. I think Akali is also a Cancer. I believe you said that when I read for you before. I don't know what it is, y'all, but I really don't fall in love with any other sign other than Cancer, man. I don't know why. Anybody can help me? Let me know, because I swear to God, the only ones I get romantically attracted to is Cancer men. I'm never able to make like a real romantic connection with other signs like men. It's always like yeah, I would find them attractive, but we don't connect like that at all. I'm dead serious. I'm dead serious. Oh shit. And he definitely wasn't easy, okay? He wasn't easy. I mean, when we first met, I mean, this man was doing everything not to express his feelings that I know he had. And yeah, it was hard getting through that shell. But I don't know. He finally just said, you know what, you just he was just like, you just so sweet. Like, I don't know. It's just hard to like resist you. It's hard for me not to just like, you know, I just go ahead and tell you, yes, I do love you. I was like, this motherfucker is insane. He finally said, look, I'm just going to tell you that I love you. Okay. Yes, I love you. Goddamn it. I'm like, after 5-6 months, you finally finally express your damn feeling. Like, damn, you was keeping your heart tucked and locked and you chained up and like, damn, I can't get them. But I don't know. I think just being sweet and just staying consistent on, showing him that I definitely love him, and me opening up to him is what helped him open up to me. It was like I had to do it first. So I was like, okay, well, fuck it. I'll do it first. Pray for me to get one in my life I need. Oh my God. Okay, your son has the same birthday as my guy. He's June 24th as well. All right, Akalia's next partner, like her next serious partner, who is it? What will Akalia's next serious partner be like? Who is it, Akalia? Okay, so your next serious partner could be a Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Akalia's next serious partner, who is it? Akalia's next serious partner. Yeah, I feel like I'm kind of getting an air sign vibe. I'm getting an air sign vibe for sure. So, I mean, could be any air sign, but somebody who's definitely like a curious type of person. Somebody smart, somebody, you know, witty, somebody communicative. This is giving like Gemini, okay? Kalia's next serious partner. What does she need to know about that person? Or at least they have placements in Gemini. Smart type of person. Now we have the King of Swords, which is Aquarius, so could also be Aquarius. Could have mostly air placements in their chart. Kalia's next serious partner. Ooh, girl, you got all the air coming out. Girl, your Cancer self is in for some shit. No, I feel like it's going to be an air sign, though. Or he's just a really, like, air dominant person, though. Smart, intelligent. But he also ain't really with no bullshit either. He's very direct. He's very honest. Very blunt. Tell you like it is. Okay. He seems to be very talkative and opinionated as well. So he got opinion for everything. He will talk your ears off, girl. He talks a lot. At least you'll know you'll never get bored, but he does like to talk. And he needs mental stimulation. I don't know if you have any Cancer in your chart. I mean, any air sign in your chart or what. But he's the type of person, he's definitely like a sapiosexual. He definitely likes to pick people's brain. He likes to talk about a lot of different things. He's knowledgeable. He has experience. Kalia's next serious partner. What does she need to know about him? That's crazy, but it seems like, because we also have Queen of Cups, so he has two sides to him. He can be this guy that can be coming off a little like detached and cold. He can come off that way. He can come off rational, logical, but he also does have a sweet side to him with the Queen of Cups. That's Cancerian energy. So he may have a Cancer placement somewhere, but yeah, he can be in tune with his emotions as well. But he doesn't stay in them, but he alternates between rational, logical, and emotional at times. So he has a mix. So definitely could be Gemini. All right. He seems to be somebody who he does listen as much as he talks. So it's not just him talking. He can also listen to you and empathize with you, you know, for sure. This could be like a Gemini with a Cancer moon or something like that too. Kalia's next serious partner. Anything else? Yeah, he's very adaptable, girl. So he can like do a lot of things at once. He's somebody who he just knows how to like, what is it? Multifaceted or something like that. Somebody who knows how to multitask. Somebody who's really good at managing their time, their resources. Somebody like that. This type of guy that you'll be like, damn, like, how are you able to like have a social life and work and go to the gym and, you know, and do all this stuff, like, and he does it very effortlessly. So this is somebody who definitely radiates some Gemini energy, because they know how to do it all. Eight of Wands is more energy of him being very talkative. I'm telling you, he likes to talk. So you're going to know who he is because he's going to talk to you a lot. He texts very fast. I mean, he talked. I'm tired. Like, is he on like a, is he running on some coffee, some espresso? Like, he got a lot of energy for sure. He got energy. He can be a little restless because I feel like he doesn't like to sit around. So he's somebody who he needs to be doing something. He's not the type to sit around and like watch TV, for example. He will have to be doing something because he likes to engage his mind a lot. Okay, so he needs that mental stimulation. He may be the type of guy, like, I'm kind of getting something about like Reddit. He's definitely very good with technology, so he probably is on social media often. But I'm hearing Reddit. Reddit is like a forum, a website. If y'all don't know about that, it's like a public forum to where people can exchange ideas, talk about different stuff. So I feel like he could be into stuff like that. Okay. He's somebody who definitely could debate. So I don't know. I think that's the only thing that problem that you could have with him is at times he could be stuck in his own opinion and stuff like that. But yeah, he may think that he knows it all sometimes. He's coming off like that. Definitely Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy for sure for you. And I do feel like the way you're going to meet him, if you don't think you know him already, is going to be online. Dating website, a chat room, forum. I don't care where it's at, but it's going to be like online, I feel. Macalia's future next series partner. I feel like he's a busy person too. So D keeps coming out. So he has a D somewhere in his name. All right. And O. Okay, so what I feel like he does for work has something to do with it could be something having to do with technology. It could be something having to do with banking, okay? Something that requires a lot of like expertise, all right? So he's good with stuff like that. A. Okay, well, he definitely has an E. He definitely has an E in his name. A again, so A, D, E again, girl. E keeps coming out. And G. So first, middle, last. Like, you know, we have like Dante. Dante is here. Ant. Maybe Anthony. Something, girl. But yeah, the repeating letters is what you need to be looking for. He's definitely, even if he's not, yeah, he's a earth, he's an air dominant guy. He has a lot of air in his chart. So yeah. So when this nigga coming, I feel like he's gonna come into your life soon. I don't feel like it's gonna take it's going to take long. I mean, you kept getting the 8 of Wands. When is Akalia meeting her next serious partner? When is Akalia meeting her next serious partner? Akalia? What was that? When is Akalia meeting her next serious partner? Akalia? Strength. And the Wheel of Fortune. So we have the number 8 and the number 10. So because the number, because strength is associated with the fire element, which is Leo, I feel like the fire element and the air element tends to happen sooner than the earth and the water. Okay. So I don't think it's going to take long. I do feel like it's going to happen somewhere within the next, somewhere within the next like 8 to 10 weeks. So that kind of brings you to like somewhere within like the next two months. I feel like, okay, you could meet him. Let me get one more time frame. I want Akalia to meet her next serious partner. Akalia meet her next serious partner. Ace of Swords. Because I don't feel like someone that you know already at all. And we got the 4 of Swords. So yeah, I'm going to put my money on, I do feel like it's going to happen. Like, I'm kind of getting like, what are we right now? We are November. I think it could happen like somewhere towards the end of January. All right. Potentially going into early February is when you can meet him. Get on those dating apps, girl. Make that profile. Get on Facebook dating. Whatever you need to do. Because like I said, I think you're going to meet him online. And it's going to be just like a random occurrence. Kendra also just walked away from a Leo, y'all. So, god damn. Oh my god, them Leos. They've been giving people hell. All right, choose which. Ooh, choose which deck that you want, Kendra. We'll put this one there too. 1, 2, or 3. Kendra is gonna be the last one for tonight. Now we'll be ending the live. You on Facebook dating? Okay. So with this nigga cool. 1. You on Facebook? Oh man. What's next for Kendra in love? The 8 of Wands. What's next for Kendra in love? She just walked away from a Leo. What's next for her? Okay, so what's next is that you're going to be getting a lot of attention. I don't know if you're on any dating websites, but yeah, you're going to be getting a lot of attention. We have Sagittarius energy. What's your sign, Maria? What's next for Maria? Sorry, not Maria, but Kendra. What's next for Kendra in love? What's next for Kendra in love? You're in Aries. Makes sense why fire is coming out. Yeah, I feel like you definitely gonna be getting a lot of attention, and you might start talking to somebody online. I'm getting, could be a Sagittarius. What's next for Kendra in love? I'm also hearing this person could potentially be long distance, so that's just a head up. Okay, what's next for Kendra in love? The Fool. This is somebody that's going to be taking interest in you. You might start talking a lot, flirting. But I also feel like you do have trust issues, Kendra, that you're going to have to work through. I think that you have to be patient with this person and just allow things to naturally develop. Like, don't try to force things. Just go with the flow with this person, okay? You don't always need to have control or need to know what, you know, everything. Just learn to kind of be in the moment here. That's the best advice that I have for you right now when it comes to this person. Okay, what's next for Kendra in love? Yeah, so I do see you being with a fellow fire sign. I feel like you and this person have a lot to talk about. You have a lot in common. It seems like the mental compatibility is definitely there. This person does seem like a breath of fresh air to you, but I feel like you're trying not to get your hopes up. You know, I think you really, really, really like them, but you have trust issues and you don't want to get your hopes up. Just keep yourself grounded. Like I said, stay in the moment. Don't be ahead of yourself. You get what I'm saying? Just allow things to flow organically. What's next for Kendra in love? What's next for Kendra in love? Kendra. Empress. I feel like whoever this person is does have good intentions with you. They do. But you're going to have to trust it. You're going to have faith. You're going to have to believe. Because they do have good intentions. And it is saying that you are attracting someone who is going to see your worth and who is going to see your value. And who's going to act accordingly with you. Okay? You are attracting somebody that is going to be worth a damn, basically. Okay? Yeah, don't be in a rush to be in a relationship or anything. And don't do anything impulsive. But this new start in love that's coming towards you, it does look like they have good intentions. And if you're patient enough, if you're willing to trust and give this person a chance to live up to your expectations, that this could be something that looks very like emotionally promising, okay? Between you and this person. Hold on, y'all. Let's see. Okay. What messages do you have for Kendra in love right now? Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. I just told you to be positive and to have faith. Okay. Trust the situation is calling for you to have faith. So faith keeps coming out for you. To just believe. Don't be negative. All right. And the universe is going to bring you the romance and the person that you're looking for. I do feel like they're on your path for sure. Again, you know, Sagittarius came out twice. It could be a Sag. But we are also heading into Sag season, or I don't know if it started already. But Sag season is going to be important. So I think you're going to meet this person any day now. Any day now. Okay. Definitely during Sag season that I see this happening for you. Jesus Christ. I can't get the words out to save my life. So someone's only going to value as much as you value and love yourself. So if you're emitting this Empress energy and you're in your power here, you know your worth, you're going to attract someone who also sees it and knows it. All right? Don't settle for no type of BS. That was a beautiful reading. It was Leo City. Oh yeah, everybody been dealing with Leos. Everybody done walked away from them too. Everybody done walked out on them Leos. If I was high, I'll walk out on you. If I was high, I'll walk out on you. Oh shit. You're welcome, babes. little sweet six don't play about that Leo shit. Sweet six said bye. I don't want nothing to do with no shit like that. All right, y'all. It's been real. Thank you for being here. Tonight was amazing. We had a lot of people. I got my 10 people, which is amazing. I will be back on here tomorrow, okay? Around the same time, like 6:30-ish. So please join me tomorrow at around 6:30 p.m. All right, I love you guys. I will talk to you guys soon. Have a great night.